Are you tired of feeling stuck while the world seems to pass you by? Frustrated that no matter how hard you try, someone else always seems to be winning? Let me tell you something. That fire you feel inside, that frustration boiling just beneath the surface, that's your potential begging to be unleashed. 2025 isn't just another year. It's the year where you stop watching from the sidelines and start taking control. The year you stop making excuses and finally claim what's yours. But let's get one thing straight. Success isn't handed out. It doesn't care about your feelings, your past, or how hard things have been. Success only rewards those who are willing to fight for it. This video isn't for everyone. If you're looking for a quick fix, a shortcut, or a way to avoid hard work, this isn't for you. If you're the type to cry, "unfair," every time life gets tough, you're not ready for what I'm about to share. But if you're tired of settling for less, if you're ready to get uncomfortable and take action, then listen closely, because this is your blueprint to outpace everyone in 2025. I'm going to break it down into 3 powerful steps. No fluff, no gimmicks, just the cold, hard truth. But let me warn you, these steps require effort, discipline, and the ability to silence the excuses that have held you back for years. This isn't for the weak, so if you're ready to ignite the fire inside, let's dive into step 1. Step 1. Block the noise. Do you know what's truly holding you back? It's not laziness or a lack of motivation. It's the endless flood of noise invading your life every single day. Social media posts, podcasts, YouTube videos, books, courses. It's like an avalanche of advice crashing down on you. And while all of it might seem helpful, the truth is, it's suffocating your progress. Here's why. Every piece of content you consume takes up space in your mind. Each new idea competes for your attention, leaving you distracted and overwhelmed. Think about it. How many times have you jumped from one podcast to another, convinced the next one would finally hold the key to success? Or spent hours watching videos only to feel stuck, as if you've made zero progress? That's not growth. It's procrastination disguised as productivity. You see, the problem isn't the advice itself. The problem is the noise. All those voices, opinions, and strategies clash inside your head, leaving you confused and paralyzed. Imagine your brain as a battlefield. Every new piece of content is like a soldier joining the fight. But if those soldiers don't share the same mission, they don't work together. They fight against each other. The result? Chaos, no progress, just noise. To break free, you need to take control. The first step to owning 2025 is to block the noise. Cut off the distractions. Limit your inputs. Stop letting every self-proclaimed guru into your mind. Not every voice deserves your attention. How do you do this? There are 2 paths. The extreme option: delete social media altogether. Wipe the slate clean. No more distractions, no more scrolling. It's drastic, but it works. Without the noise, your mind will finally have the space to focus. The second option: curate your digital world. Instead of deleting everything, build a system that works for you. Create a new social media account or clean up your current one. Unfollow anyone who doesn't align with your goals. Follow only the people and pages that push you forward. Turn your feed into a tool for growth, not a trap for procrastination. Blocking the noise isn't just about cutting distractions. It's about protecting your mental bandwidth. Your brain isn't a bottomless pit. Every idea you consume uses up valuable space and energy. So, stop letting everyone else dictate what fills your mind. Take charge. Choose quality over quantity. Once you block the noise, something amazing happens. Your thoughts become clearer, your focus sharpens, and most importantly, you can finally start hearing the one voice that truly matters, your own. That's where the real transformation begins, and it leads us to step two. Step two, listen to your soul. Most people go through life disconnected. They wake up, scroll through their phones, rush through their days, and collapse into bed without ever stopping to ask themselves one vital question. What do I truly want? Not what society expects, not what their family wants, not what influencers tell them they should chase, but what they genuinely want deep in their soul. This disconnect is why so many men feel lost. They follow paths laid out by others, chasing goals that don't fulfill them. They consume endless content, thinking someone else will hand them the secret to happiness or success. But here's the truth. No guru, no self-help book, no podcast can tell you your purpose. That answer is buried deep inside you. And here's the shocking part. Your soul is already trying to tell you, but it's being drowned out by the constant noise of modern life. All those distractions, social media, binge-worthy videos, notifications, and endless advice, they're like static, blocking the signal from your soul. That's why step one is so crucial. Once you block the noise, something incredible happens. Silence. And in that silence, your soul begins to speak. But listening to your soul isn't as simple as it sounds. It takes practice. It takes courage. Because when your soul speaks, it doesn't whisper sweet nothings. It tells you the truth about what you're doing right, but more importantly, about where you're going wrong. It will confront you with the reality of your life, and sometimes that truth can be uncomfortable. You might realize you're stuck in a dead-end job, wasting your potential. You might see that you've surrounded yourself with people who hold you back instead of lifting you up. Or maybe you'll face the harsh reality that you've been playing it safe, avoiding risks because you're afraid to fail. But here's the beauty of it. When you truly listen, your soul doesn't just point out the problems. It shows you the way forward. It reveals your path, the one that's meant for you and no one else. Not Andrew Tate's path, not the latest YouTube influencer's strategy, but your unique journey. So, how do you start listening to your soul? Create space for silence. Set aside time every day to disconnect from the noise. It could be as simple as sitting quietly in a room, going for a walk without your phone, or meditating. The goal is to create a space where your thoughts can settle and your inner voice can rise to the surface. Reflect deeply. Ask yourself meaningful questions. What truly makes me happy? What are my biggest regrets, and what do they teach me? If I could live any life without fear or limitations, what would it look like? Write your answers down. Don't rush. Let your soul speak through your thoughts. Pay attention to your emotions. Your soul communicates through feelings. If something excites you, pay attention. If something fills you with dread or emptiness, that's a sign you're on the wrong path. Trust those signals. They're guiding you toward your truth. Ignore outside opinions. This is crucial. When you start to discover your true path, others might question it. They'll tell you it's too risky, too different, too impractical. But remember, they're not living your life. You are. Your soul knows what's right for you. Trust it above all else. When you finally align with your soul's purpose, something extraordinary happens. You gain clarity. Decisions that once felt overwhelming suddenly become obvious. You stop second-guessing yourself because you know, deep down, you're on the right path. But here's the thing. Knowing your purpose isn't enough. Listening to your soul is only the beginning. The real challenge lies in what comes next, acting on it. Because without action, even the clearest purpose is meaningless. That's why step 3 is all about taking relentless action and turning your purpose into reality. Step 3. Relentless action. You've cleared the noise, you've listened to your soul, and discovered your purpose. But here's the truth. None of it matters if you don't act. Clarity without action is a dream. Action without clarity is chaos. But when you combine both, you become unstoppable. Most people fail not because they lack knowledge, but because they don't follow through. They gather information, plan endlessly, and convince themselves they're making progress. But deep down, they know the truth. They're standing still. The comfort of preparation has trapped them, and they're too afraid to step into the discomfort of execution. Let me be clear. Success belongs to the doers, not the dreamers. You can read every book, take every course, and watch every video, but if you don't act, you'll stay exactly where you are. And here's the harsh reality. The world doesn't reward intentions, it rewards results. Why relentless action matters. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Every small step you take compounds over time, building momentum and pushing you closer to your goals. It's not about making giant leaps. It's about showing up every day and putting in the work, no matter how you feel. But here's the catch. Action isn't always glamorous. It's not the highlight reel you see on social media. It's the late nights, the early mornings, the grind when no one's watching. It's doing the boring, repetitive tasks that don't feel exciting, but are essential to your progress. How to take relentless action. Start with small, consistent steps. Many people get overwhelmed by the size of their goals. They look at the mountain ahead and freeze, thinking, how will I ever climb that? But here's the secret. You don't have to climb the whole mountain today. Just take the first step, then the next, and the next. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Embrace imperfection. Too many people wait for the perfect moment to start. They think they need the perfect plan, the perfect tools, or the perfect mindset. But perfection is an illusion. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you'll never start. Take messy, imperfect action. It's better to stumble forward than to stand still. Develop unshakable discipline. Motivation is fleeting. It's easy to feel fired up after watching an inspiring video or hearing an uplifting speech, but that feeling doesn't last. Discipline is what carries you through when motivation fades. Discipline means showing up even when you're tired, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Focus on execution, not outcomes. One of the biggest traps people fall into is obsessing over results. They want instant gratification. They want to see the payoff immediately. But real success takes time. Instead of fixating on the end goal, focus on the process. Execute consistently, and the results will take care of themselves. Track your progress. What gets measured gets managed. Keep track of your actions, not just your outcomes. Did you show up today? Did you put in the work? Celebrate those small wins. They're proof that you're moving forward. Learn from failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Every time you fail, you gain valuable feedback. Use it to adjust your approach and keep moving. The only true failure is giving up. The relentless mindset. Relentless action isn't just about working hard. It's about working smart and staying consistent. It's about refusing to quit, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. It's about showing up day after day, even when progress feels slow, even when it feels like nothing's working. You're not competing against anyone else. The race is against yourself, against the version of you that wants to stay comfortable, that wants to quit when things get tough. Relentless action means choosing growth over comfort every single day. Your 2025 starts now. I could keep talking, but honestly, you don't need more words. You need action. You need to stop consuming empty advice and start doing. This is your time, your moment, your year. Remember the steps, block the noise, eliminate the distractions, and focus on what truly matters. Listen to your soul, trust yourself, trust your purpose, and follow that inner calling. Take relentless action. Don't just think about it. Do it. Execute with discipline and consistency. These 3 steps will make 2025 your best year yet, but only if you take them seriously. Success isn't going to wait for you to catch up, and neither should you. If you're ready to level up, then it's time to take the first step. Hit that like button, subscribe, and join me on this journey. Together, we'll make 2025 a year to remember. This year is yours. Own it.